Another day, another banger. Welcome back to Keep It Gutter Radio. I'm your host, Tavi, teaching you the metaphysics of music, how to stay out of your head, in the zone. Why is it important to stay out of your head and in the zone? Because if you're in your head, you can't make good art. You won't ever make a banger if you're stuck in your head, right? You probably won't even move and make the movement. So you got to get out of your head, you got to get into your body, and you got to start making movement. Movement then creates momentum. Momentum leads to success, right? All the doors open when you have momentum, but you have to start with the movement, right? So this is Only Bangers lifestyle. You know what the rules are. Only Bangers protocol. You decide it's a banger. That's how you got to start every day. That's how you got to start every moment. If you don't, it's like, what's the point? Why would you even? How could you not? How could you not make a banger? Why would you even think about it in a different way? I was watching one of the classic visualization videos today by John Assaraf. And I remember watching that in like 2013, and that was a classic. It was like talking about visualization, how your mind doesn't know the difference between what you think of and what's actually happening. Right? So you have to set your mind into what you want your reality to be, because you're driving the ship of your life. You have to paint your reality with your mind. And you got to sit down each day and take that serious. You may think like, oh yeah, that's a nice thought. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. But most of you are not going to go and sit down and write in detail how you want your life to be on a moment-to-moment daily basis. Like when you wake up in the morning, when you get up, what are the hours like? What are you doing? Where are you going? How does it feel? You're probably just going to keep scrolling or keep watching another video, which is a waste, right? After you watch this video, I want you to sit down and really write it out, or make a plan to write it out the next day and get those details in order, because it's so important. This is the foundation of everything I'm teaching you. You got to have the proper mindset. You got to train your mind that you're going to make a banger. And it's not just positive thinking. It's not just, oh, it's going to be good and I don't have to do any work. You got to decide it's going to be great, and then you got to put in a ton of work. And you got to make a lot of music, and then you got to release the music too. The correct creation cycle. Create it and release it. Right? Most people practice the wrong thing. They just practice, even the top schools, Berkeley and Manhattan School of Music, all this stuff, they don't even teach you the correct stuff. And especially these scammer schools of music production. I'm not even having to get into them. SAE, all stuff like that. Full Sail bullshit. Scammer schools. You don't even want to get into those, because they're not even teaching you how to make bangers. Right? Come on. The number one criteria for going to a school or taking an educational course is like, at least they gotta have bangers. At least they gotta have people who are making bangers coming out of there. Come on. Don't sign up for scammer schools. Only program you should be signing up for is How to Make a Banger University. Only Bangers Lifestyle membership. You can go to my Spotify, my Apple Music. I got 11 albums, top to bottom bangers. Everything cohesive, everything coherent, everything great. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm just speaking the truth. Right? So I want to teach you how to make a banger, because bangers are necessary for the advancement of the human race. If there is not good music, if there is not good art, people don't go to different levels of depth within their consciousness. They're not able to connect with each other. Music is the connector for all people. Doesn't matter your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, cultural background. That is all stripped away when there's music. And music connects people. Right? So music is essential for the advancement of the human race. So it's essential that you learn to make bangers. It's essential that people learn to make bangers, that they learn to make depth in their work. Because it's not a hobby. It's not just a side thing, right? It's the first thing that goes through to connect people, and so people can see that we're all equal and we're all the same. We all have the inherent dignity and worth within us. Right? So we got to make a banger. You got to decide it's going to be a banger. And you got to move forward with that intense positivity every day and into your action. So, I got 5 minutes to talk, and now I want to do some time of actually making the banger, right? I was talking about bangers. Now it's like I got to actually make it. Can't just sit around, right? Can't just have everything in theory. Gotta bring it to the actual reality. And look at this. It's like I got this big mess. This is just resistance. I could have just properly prepared and had this taken care of. But self-sabotage is everywhere. You got to be ready for it. Your own self-sabotage is going to try to beat you down at any moment possible. Right? It's going to try to go and take you down. It's going to be like, well, I didn't get the lighting ready, or I can't move around, so I can't do it. Bullshit. Oh, the mix is not ready. I can't put it out. Bullshit. You got to put it out. You got to put it out. You got to put it out. You got to finish it. So let's get in here and let's make something. Let's get it going. Sorry, I'm not going to share my screen today. You're just going to have to watch my facial expressions while I make a banger. Everything first take. I don't care if it's off. I don't care if it's gutter. I'm going to fix it. But I don't like that hesitation in there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just move over what's wrong. It's not wrong. You got to capture that first take. Everything you do, you gotta like it, even if it's off, even if it's like deliberately off. I want those kicks hitting a little harder. That first kick. First kick, come on. Too long. There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna put something on it. Right? Put something on it. Come on, put the crystallizer on it. Put like 1%. 1%. No, I don't want that. I want the decapitator. Put the decapitator on it. Come on. Those subtle details, you gotta find the subtle details. The subtle details are where everything is. let me put this new bass thing that I got in here. I like this new bass. And a lot of times it's good, just don't even hear it. First impression with everything. Look at that. Okay, move it. Here we go. This is interesting. Time is ticking. don't want that. I don't want that sound. See, don't even give yourself time to think about it. Just record and find a random sound. Flow can be lost that quickly, so you just gotta move. And don't spend too long. Like, there's a lot of bangers in there. I gotta just choose it. Let's arrange it. Arrange it, get it done. done. Another day, another banger. There it is, overtime, but whatever. Gotta get it done. Gotta do it every day. Go to finishers.club if you want to join a community of artists that release and make progress in actual reality every month. 28th. Finishers.club with 2 N's. Peace.